Hey there everybody, Heidi Hollis here. I wanted to reach out to you guys, let you know to keep your spirits up in the midst of this pandemic that we suddenly find ourselves in. I know it's not easy, but as I mentioned in my other videos in regards to this, that I'm really concerned about people's well-being, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, and I really am hoping that people keep their wits and their faith about them during this difficult time. And I wanted to share something personal that's happened to myself when it came to a dire situation that I honestly didn't know how I was going to see the light of day out of. And I hope it helps inspire people to some extent. So in 2011, I was diagnosed with a really rare brain tumor, type of tumor that I was told if it was radiated, it would become cancerous. And the only way to remove this thing was to essentially sacrifice various nerves, and it would essentially leave me disabled, unable to speak clearly or eat properly, that I would need a feeding and a breathing tube, to put it bluntly. In learning this, it was of course devastating. I was not able to think clearly. I remember watching movies and TV shows and I didn't hear anything. I just totally just in this world of consumption of stress. So I wanted to find all the answers that I could about this, of course. And I went, and I'm not exaggerating, I went to the top hospitals in this country that they have to offer. And it was all bleak. It was all the same thing. I heard from 12 different physicians, top in the business. We're sorry, this is what has to be done. You're just in denial. You just need to accept it. I heard this for a year. It was a tumor that I could personally feel on the side of my neck. They said, oh, you're just feeling the tail end of it. It's attached to your brainstem, and it was just horrible. So I would pray for this thing to go away, of course, and I would put my hand and I could feel it, and I'm like, it's still there, so it's not going away. So it was really difficult to handle. And then friends and family, they're like, oh, let me feel. Oh my God, wow, that's horrible. So I was having a really difficult time with it, but I trusted my gut. I trusted something wasn't right with this. And you get into those prayer moments, but then you really get into those prayer moments like practically on bended knee. And I remember I was taking a shower and I'm like washing my neck, and I'm like, oh my gosh, this thing, I'm praying for it to go away. It's not going away. And I just remember thinking and praying out loud, and I'm like, God, Jesus, let this be anything but a tumor. Not kidding. That was my prayer. Let it be anything but a tumor. I changed my prayer instead of make it disappear. Anything but. I was scheduled to go down to Tennessee to a world-renowned head and neck cancer surgeon. And I go to his office, and he looks at my x-rays and MRIs and CT scans, and he's like, just for 3 seconds, he looked at it and he goes, you know what, sweetheart? I have never seen anything like that before in my life. I don't know what it is, but I don't think that's a tumor. I'm not kidding. And I was like, are you serious? You're going to have to clear a spot here because I'm a dance a jig. Are you serious? It was anything but a tumor. Anything but a tumor. My prayer was answered. And, I think it's important that people know that sometimes we need to change our prayer. Sometimes a direct access approach is not the best way. Maybe it is. It wasn't for me. So after a year of trying to find answers, and it had to be another way besides disabling me. And God took care of it. So I want you all to know that God can take care of things. Get your faith of a mustard seed and hold tight to that. It really can work. And that was one of a handful of miracles that I had in my life that one day I hope to write about. Actually, I will. But, I would love to hear your method of praying, your way of approaching the state that we're in right now. Feel free to leave a message here or go to my main website, which is HeidiHollis.com, HeidiHollis. And, if you have some trouble with your faith, I welcome you. Write me. I have some information about how to get your faith back as well. Go to theotherfword.com. I have some books that are free with Amazon membership. So, anything and everything that I can do to help, I definitely will. So God bless everybody. Keep the faith out there. I will, and I will be checking back in on you.